From Vancouver, after a day of sightseeing, we take a vigorous, exciting Rocky Mountaineer train ride from Vancouver to Jasper, Alberta.
On the train, as well as being potentially a little cool, there is not much room for luggage because they've maximized the space for viewing.
And then from Jasper to Chateau, Lake Louise to Banff, down the Glacier Highway, flying home from Calgary, back to Seattle. This is the lobby of the hotel, and this is the Arc restaurant where breakfast, lunch, and dinner is served. And a nice view across the harbor, Vancouver Harbor. Thursday morning begins here in Vancouver with the beekeeper working on the honey hives. Next up, we head to the float planes for a trip around Vancouver. Be an interesting boarding. It's a 20-minute flight, $160 per person at the time of this filming in July of 2023. And that's how you cross. And it is moving up and down. Quite a task to fit all these people onto the plane, and I'm the last aboard. So we're in a de Havilland Otter 3HC.
Around the Point Atkinson Lighthouse by West Van, of course over the Lionsgate Bridge. We're going to check out Horseshoe Bay, Bowen Island, cruise back in over English Bay, over False Creek, cruise around. We're going to do a turn over Science World, get a nice view down into the city, and then looks like we're working on, I'll see which way we end up landing. We'll either be coming in over Stanley Park to land, or we'll be coming in for a westbound landing. We'll sort of see how it all plays out when we come back. Sound good?
Ready to take off from Cole Harbor. Stanley Park in Vancouver, British Columbia, at the totem poles at Stanley Park. A nice, elegant way to tour Stanley Park. Next up, a quick tour of the Bill Reed Gallery. I'm going to show you 3 pieces, and one of these pieces is worth $10 million, and the other is worth a little less. Starting with this shape-shifter red cedar totem. This is the shaman. Final piece is this necklace. Which piece is worth $10 million? Dinner at Gastown. Everywhere in Vancouver, incredibly lively. Dinner at Al Porto Ristorante Italian, deep in the heart of Gastown.
Excellent. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen.
As we proceed to our train car to pipe music. Good morning. It's Sunday at Jasper Park Lodge, day 5 of our tour. Today we have the whole day free here. What are we going to do? I'm going to walk around the beautiful lake. I'm going to do a historical tour of the location, eat lots of food because Tauck is providing us with breakfast and dinner today. And we're just going to enjoy this perfect, smoke-free, natural environment here in Jasper, Alberta.
9:15, wheels rolling, so whatever we say, wheels rolling, it's nice to be loaded and aboard 5 minutes before that time.
The weather's going to be cooperating.
For the most part, should be good. We're not expecting any big storms, freak snowstorm, nothing like that, which can happen in the mountains. Hit a spot
First stop
that
of
big white patch,
the
same
day
with
is
Bighorn
to
sheep
see
have the
elk
same white patch on
grazing
the back.
on the grass.
So those are females. They don't have antlers growing.
First stop of the day, Athabasca Falls. And there are the falls. And there's the very top. Smoke in the air.
Yes, there is a fire near Kamloops, and believe me, if it affects our tour, we're going to know about it. I'm hoping that won't be the case. There are little fires that have been flaring up all over the place the last week.
There's an elk along the right. Next up, Columbia ice fields. Last time I was here, the ice was to this little block area. There is our snow bus with the cougar picture. These vehicles are known as Ice Explorers, the 25 in the world. And this is the glacier. Now they say this water is totally pure, and if you bend down and drink from it, you'll gain an extra 5 years of life. Now this glacier may be gone in 30 years.
The bighorn's just going up the hill.
Next up, a turquoise Chateau lake. You can see the difference in the color between direct sunlight and when it's cloud light. And there we are at Chateau Lake Louise. Dinner tonight at the Swiss restaurant, the Wallenser Stupa.
Here I am at the Wallen Stupa in Chateau Lake Louise.
This is the Wiener Schnitzel. It's the chicken cordon bleu. This restaurant offers one of the best views in the world. And it features a ladder to get the wine. Dessert, we have a chocolate fondue. As the sun sets over the day 6, Monday comes to an end. Tomorrow we go exploring around the area. Good morning. It's day 7 of the tour here at Chateau Lake Louise in Alberta, Canada. 1st of August. Beautiful day, as you can see, a beautiful Victoria Glacier and Victoria Mountain in the background. Plus, it is Janice and my 41st anniversary, so that makes it a special time here at Chateau Lake Louise. Arrived at Moraine Lake, the turquoise Moraine Lake. A rock pile, a avalanche drop place here. We will soon start climbing up to the top of the rock pile. Take this trail, they recommend 4 more people. Here's the Moraine Lake Lodge with fireweed in front.
East to our left here, about the only escape route along this whole way. And they have a
Sunrise, final day of the tour. Banff Springs Hotel day. We are going on a float ride. The afternoon is free, and then the final event of the tour takes place with the farewell dinner. So we're going on a raft trip. That looks like a nice set of rapids to go past. We are taking the Rocky Mountain raft tours. The raft onto the Bow River. And we are off. Yeah, water looks like it's running pretty fast. To give you an idea of elevation differences, we're at 4,500 feet. The top of that mountain there is 5,500 feet, and that is the elevation of Chateau Lake Louise. Moving along, they say on average 3 miles per hour, but we are going faster than that a lot. That's how you come down sideways and turning. Everybody gets a view. These are limestone deposits from the glaciers. Voodoo.
Beam here, and then everyone shuffle forward towards me, if that's okay.
Disembarkation, pretty simple, pretty stable. The walk to the falls is a lovely walk, flower-filled. This restaurant could be one of the toughest restaurants on the planet to get to. Starts with a rugged climb up a hill. Now we're gonna go look at the Bow River Falls. There's a lot of signage that tell you where you are and where you're going. Starts with a climb up the hill and a warning sign and a much better view of the falls. This beautiful vantage point of the Banff Springs Hotel and Rundle Mountain in the background. It's time to bring this 8-day Tauck Vancouver to Calgary with the Canadian Rocky Mountaineer train ride between Vancouver and Jasper to an end. The grand hotels we stayed at on this tour were all without exception magnificent. A surprise guest is a Mountie to greet Janice.